Well, hello once again, my friends. I hope your weekend is going very well. I'd like to show you another little video related to Star Trek and modeling. Today, we're going to do a different Star Trek model. We're going to go to the Voyager series, Star Trek Voyager. And what I want to show you guys today is from Revell, and we're going to show you the U.S.S. Voyager. Of course, the U.S.S. Voyager is, let me see if I can remember, NCC-74656, I think. We'll see. But anyway, without further ado, let's show you guys the U.S.S. Voyager. This is by Revell. You can see this is in 1/670 scale. Let's see, was I close? NCC-74658. Well, I put it on the screen at the beginning. You can see we got the Voyager. Now they have also come out with the new Voyager model that's clear. This is not the clear version. This has got, let's see, this is 1/670 scale, 67 parts. We've got a nice shot of the Voyager on the front of the box. Let's see. Looking at the side of the box, this is a 2019 release from Revell. And this is level 4. Got that same photo of the Voyager, Captain Janeway, and this is kit number 04992. You can see revell.de. Let's see the other side of the box. We've got 67 parts, 51.4 centimeters long. All right, what's on the end of the box? Let's see. Voyager, Star Trek Voyager from Revell. So it's pretty much the same. Let's see if both ends of the box. Yep, both ends of the box are the same. So let's look at this back of the box. And you guys can see a picture of the finished model. Pretty nice model kit. This looks a little bit better. NCC-74656. The nacelles go up and down, which is a nice little feature. When she goes into warp, the nacelles go up. And you can see all the different items that you're going to use. The U.S.S. Voyager is one of the most advanced starships in the entirety of Starfleet. During their first mission, far-off Delta Quadrant, Captain Catherine Janeway and the 150-person-strong crew seek a way back home to Earth, more than 70,000 light-years away. Large area saucer section, separate warp nacelles, rotable pylons, many transparent parts including warp field generators, display stand, and extensive decal set. So, without further ado, let's take it over to the modeling desk and we'll take a look at the kit. Okay, let's open the box. You guys may or may not know the Revell kits usually don't come in plastic wrap. They come with kind of like a tape on the side. It's like a round piece of tape that keeps it closed. So let's just kind of break the seal. All right, and it's a side opening box. What do we got inside? What I'll do is I'll take everything out and I'll put the box back on the desk. Oh, this is a good sized model. All right, first of all, let's take a look at this primary hull. This is really, really good size. Look at the size of this. 1/670 scale. Let's take it out of the bag. Look at that. Now when we make this model, obviously we're going to light it because I love lighting all the models. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to drill out all of the windows. That's okay. It doesn't look like there's as much as there are on the Enterprise D. Well, the Enterprise D is the Galaxy class, a larger ship. You see the detail, the phaser arrays, the bridge, and we got B and C decks up on top. Very nice. And plastic is pretty thick. But we're still going to put like a an inside coat of the, I like to put the chrome finish. It helps block the light leakage and it will help reflect everything. And there's some a little bit rough, maybe when it came out of the mold. But anyway, that's the top of the primary hull. Look at the bottom. You can see we've got the phaser arrays. We got the sensor on the bottom. You can see all the escape pods. I didn't notice, were there any on top? I don't see any on top, so it must be all on the bottom. We got more windows to drill out. And the inside. Okay, so what do we got next? We got a bunch of clear parts. It looks like this is the side of the warp nacelle, the chiller grill. You can see a lot of the windows. And these, I'm not sure where these are going to go. You can see those windows. And what do we got over here? Ah, looks like we've got the sensor, the deflector dish. That's pretty cool. That'll light up pretty nicely. You know, there's a part that goes over that. We have the other side of the chiller grill for the other nacelle. We got more windows. Is that everything? Yep. Okay, so we got one more bag. And this has most of the parts in it. So let's open it up. I'll just pull them all out. Okay. Ah, look at all the detail on this part. Nice. We have the area around the deflector dish. And I'm not sure what these are for, but we'll see in the instructions. And this is the part that's going to go over the clear pot of the deflector dish. Pretty nice. I'm not sure what these are. All right, what's next? Looks like we have the nacelle pylons. And when they go into warp, they lift up, and when they come out of warp, they get flat. It looks like this is the back end of the ship. And you can see, I've got a lot of detail on there. The same thing on these little strips. And we got the base. The base is that Delta insignia, Starfleet logo. And because I like it so much, I don't know if it's entrenched in my brain, but we're going to do this gold. We're going to do this silver. We're going to do this gold. Because I did that on the last Enterprise D model. And I thought it looked really nice. All right, what's next? Looks like we got the nacelles. The nacelles themselves look a lot like the Enterprise D nacelles. Except, yeah, actually forget it. These don't have that clear part that go all the way around like the D does. You can see this is the part for the stand. It's going to hold the ship. The ship's going to get mounted to that. Look at, you can see a little shuttlecraft. Nice. And some more detailed parts. Cool. You got the nacelles. You can see where the Bassard collectors are going to be. And I don't think these light up, the Bassard collectors on this ship. You can see the bottom of the shuttlecraft. A lot of detail on that. All right, what's next? It looks like we've got the secondary hull. And again, this is a pretty good sized model. You can see again, we're going to drill out all the windows. You see where the nacelle pylons are going to go. I'll show you the starboard side. This is going to be a really fun build. You can see the phaser array underneath. And that's it for the parts. Let's go over the manual with you guys, and Revell always has really great manuals. The color booklet, and this is kit 04992-3079. You can see a beautiful model, the finished model. And the beginning shows you all the tools you're going to need for painting, details, decals, cutting the parts, trimming all the excess plastic. And the next page shows you the key for all the things you're going to need, the glue, whether to glue it, paint it, whether there's two of them, whether it's clear. We'll get to that in a minute. That just fell out. We got more of the keys. Then we have the color codes on page 5. Nice. More colors. You wouldn't think there'd be that many colors on the ship, but a lot. Okay, now we got a parts list. We got the secondary hull, which we looked at. We looked at the nacelles and the little piece that goes on the base. And these are the clear part trees. And some information on the bottom about spare parts. Then we have the tree that has the base on the bottom, the nacelle pylons, and on the top one we have the back of the bottom. We have the deflector dish area. And finally we have the primary hull. So moving over, you can see all the colors that are going to go onto the primary hull. in step 1. Step 2, we're going to detail those strips. We're going to put a lot of colors on them. Really bring out the details. And they should weather up really nicely. You can see we're going to start putting in windows. A lot of the clear parts. You can see the little areas where the windows are going to be clear, but the rest is going to have to be painted. And this is going to go on the front of the primary hull. There'll be a lot of detail that goes on that piece. Same thing with this one. Pretty cool. More of the clear plastic windows and are going to go into the primary hull. Now we do the bottom. You can see we paint the phaser arrays. Looks like the thrusters. And the windows that go inside. And of course we're going to use the chrome paint, make it nice and reflective on the inside to really let that light bounce around. Step 9, we're going to put the primary hull together. And of course we're going to light ours, so we're going to wire it, and don't know if we'll plug it in or if we'll use a battery pack. Step 10, I think that's going to go on the back or the aft end. All right, step 11, we've got the primary hull. You can see there's a lot of color, a lot of details that are going to go on the primary hull, the secondary hull, excuse me. And again, we're going to drill out all the windows because they show you can either put them white or black, representing the room lights that are on and off. We're going to drill them out. Because of course we've got to light the Voyager, right? Step 12, more windows. Step 13, we move over to the deflector dish. Let's see, step 14 is the assembly of the secondary hull. We're going to put the primary hull onto the secondary. And we can start the nacelle pylons. That's going to be fun. I wonder if they're going to be mobile or if they're going to have to be glued into place. We'll see. Because I like to keep them mobile where you can move them. Step 17, more detailing. And step 18, you can see the rod that's going to go in, so that's a good sign. So you can move the nacelles up and down. Step 20, we have those flat pieces. That's going to go right on the back. And the nacelle pylons are going to attach to it. Let's see, 22. Putting the clear pieces in. You can see what you're supposed to paint the clear pieces as, the red, the gold, or the yellow. 23, the same for the other side. So we're going to get the nacelles done, and we're going to put them on to the nacelle pylons. You see how cute that is. The shuttlecraft gets its own decals and the detailing. And the base, see, they want you to do it silver and gold like I was going to do. And we attach the nacelle pylons to the back of the secondary hull. And I love it how we can have the shuttlecraft right in front of the shuttle bay. Okay, step 28. You can see, is this all decals? Wow, there's a lot of decals. A lot of detail to this model. Man, there's a lot of decals. Look like some escape pods. Well, I think they're escape pods, I'm not sure. The bottom of the ship. Looking pretty good. And she's 70,000 light years away from Earth, trying to get home in the Delta Quadrant. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of decals, so I'm going to hurry to look at the decal sheet. The side of the ship. And we've got the port side. And you can see the front. And the back. And that's everything in the instruction sheet, or the instruction booklet. You can see a nice depiction of the finished model. It's a pretty cool looking ship. All right, let's take a look. What is this? This could just be like warnings and safety advice. Let's take a look at the decals. There are a lot. Let's see all the escape pods. You can see the registration numbers a lot clearer. U.S.S. Voyager NCC-74656. And looks like transporter emitters. You can see all the details. Yeah, there are a lot of little tiny decals. But these are the type of decals that are kind of a pain to get on and cut out and get all in place. But once they're in place, it really makes it look great. You can see the shuttle bay area. The marking to go underneath the registration numbers. We got the nacelle, the registry numbers that are going to go on the sides of the nacelles. Or the top on the bottoms, I'm sorry. And we have the sides of the ship. And that's all the decals. So this is going to be a really pretty fun model kit. And you can see it's a pretty good size too. So we're absolutely going to light it. You can see where we're going to do all the drilling. It's going to be really fun. And it's molded really well. So we can drill out the windows. Let's see how they fit together. Where's the bottom piece? So it kind of fits into place. There's like a lip that it's going to go over. Just like that. And don't forget there are windows that need to go in the side. So with this part in a secondary hull, so it's going to be a pretty good sized model. And now, my friends, is the U.S.S. Voyager model kit from Revell. This is going to be a really fun build. And until we do the build, I'll talk to you guys again very soon, and have a great weekend.